Coach. Obviously not the kind of game you expected to get from your team tonight.
No, absolutely not. Right from the get-go. Just attention to detail, odd man rushes that we gave up. It was everything that we hadn't done in the previous 5 games, we did tonight. And, it's tough to explain how well we've played to come out and do this. But you got to turn the page quickly.
Almost flush it, right? Get it out of your system, and if it's an early road trip, or it's early in the road trip.
Yeah, I mean, we were feeling so good playing at home, and then to come out here and just no rhythm, no feel. Team wasn't prepared. That's on me. My job is to get them prepared and push them every day, and we weren't ready to play today.
Like the 5 spot on Mads certainly wasn't reflective of his play tonight.
No, that has nothing to do with goaltending. We don't give up odd man rush. We're one of the tops in the league at odd man rushes against, and we must have given up 8 to 10 tonight. Just weren't ready to play.
Any explanation as to why you gave up so many?
Well, we were pinching to keep pucks in, and guys weren't covering. Just, when we got trailing, it became everything to try and score. And when we're good, we check. We check with our feet, we check with our brain, and we don't give you much. And today we didn't do that.
What's the word on Cam? Is he okay?
We'll see how he is for the next game, if he's able to go.
Is this an illustration that no team can be taken lightly in this league?
Yeah, I mean, we've said this over and over, and it's hard to believe that we would take someone lightly, considering where we're coming from and where we are. But there's a lot of games left and a lot of tough games left, and we just got to get right back to our game. And there's probably some games we won that we shouldn't have won, this one here certainly we're going to have to flush it, but it can't happen again.
Not the type of game that you anticipated here from your team this evening.
Yeah, not good. Unacceptable.
Any explanation for, I guess, flatness, the best way to describe it?
I mean, just I guess we took them lightly. I guess we forgot that's where we were at not too long ago, and nobody was good tonight, including myself. I wasn't there, wasn't ready, and can't happen at this point in the season when we're trying to make this push here.
Down 1-0 after 1. The game's still very much up in the air. Early start to the second period here. Is it just a matter of pressing too hard for that equalizer?
Well, I think we're just cheating everywhere. It's just we were just looking for offense, looking for points, and we'll never win with that mindset.
Brady, how important after a game like tonight is it for the team to show their support for your young goaltender, who had a better game than maybe the final score reflects?
I told him that throughout the game, none of this is your fault. Like, we just completely screwed you right from the start. We weren't the way we played. We completely left them out to dry, and that's just never what we want to do as a team. Is those goalies. All the goalies we have who've stood on their heads, made the big saves, and stole us games throughout this whole year. It's honestly unacceptable that we just leave them out to dry like that.
Those are frustration at the end of the game there.
Yeah, I just didn't like what was said, and just leave it at that.
Pretty clear example of when you deviate from the game plan, things can go horribly wrong no matter who you're playing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's going to happen some nights that things don't go your way and get off to the start of the game and it's not the way we play, and it's going to happen, but we just got to learn to move on from that and learn from it. I mean, obviously, those are all big games that are coming for us, and it's not always going to go our way. We've played some great hockey lately. This is one of those games that you watch, and there's a huge game coming up in Seattle, facing a great team, and it's a long road trip. Got a lot of games ahead of us. Obviously, everybody's frustrated. No one's happy right now. But the biggest thing for us is focus on the next game and focus on what we have ahead of us.
Yeah, and forgot this one completely.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's what we said in the room after. We know what we did wrong. We all know the mistakes we did. We're all aware of it. We're a great hockey team in here. We got a great group of guys, and we're going to stick together, and we're going to move on to the next game.
Though this isn't the result obviously you wanted, is it important to kind of remember that, since maybe end of December, it's been, like you said, winning hockey, and to focus on the bigger picture of this road trip, taking game by game?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's not it's not that easy to do. I mean, after a game like that, no one's thinking that. Everybody's frustrated. Everybody's mad the way we played, and but no, like you said, I think we've been playing some good hockey. This is a game you watch. You focus on what's ahead. We got a lot of games on this road trip. It's a long road trip. There's a lot of hockey ahead of us for the rest of the season, and obviously, no one's happy right now. We're all frustrated, but move on to the next game.
Important for the group to show support to Matt tonight, who actually had a pretty good game despite the final score.
100%. I mean, it's like I said, we all said it to him at the end of the game. It's none of it's on him. We gave so many outman rush. We gave the other team a lot of scoring chances, and they found the back of the net. So he stood up. He held strong the rest of the game, and none of that is on him. That's for sure.